Hi, my name is Samara. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, whichever of those you want to call me, you can. You're a lot closer to me than you usually are, and that is because I'm sitting a lot farther along my bed than I usually do, but I couldn't be bothered to move when I realized. Anyway, this will be a Partners in Cream update. This is the 9th update for this project. So there's only one more update before the finale. We're getting close. And this project was created by Steph Lyons and DaLin from Outward Processing. They will both be linked in my description box. This update is a few days late, but I kind of postponed this a little bit because I knew if I just waited a few days I would be able to finish one of my products, and I did. I finished it just now when I was doing my makeup, so now it's time to film, and it's like 12:30 at night, so yeah. Also, I'm really not liking the way my complexion makeup came out because I tried like putting on my foundation a different way and it definitely didn't work out, but I couldn't be bothered to redo it because it's 12:30. So we're just gonna ignore that, and I'm going to look better in my next video. But I'll just tell you the project that I delayed this video for. Also, my candle is burning in the background. Someone's walking by my window. That's embarrassing. My candle is burning in the background, but I tested it and it's safe to burn next to the wall. It's actually not as close to the wall or that canvas as it looks, so don't worry. But the project that I delayed this video for and that I finished just now is this. This is my Maybelline eyebrow pencil. So the full name is Maybelline Express Brow Ultra Slim Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. I should know this because I've gone through like 3 of these, but it's all gone. This is it rolled all the way up, as you can see, and there's nothing. If my eyebrows look dark, that's why. But this is done, and I wasn't expecting it to be done this update, but then a few days ago I noticed that it was so close to being done. I was like, I may as well just wait. So I get to roll in something else for that finally. It's been so long since I rolled that in. I do have quite a few more empties, and one of those is my primer sample pack, and this is from Makeup Forever. It's the Pore Minimizer Primer, the Hydra Booster Primer, and the Redness Corrector Primer. So as you can see, let me open this. All of them are done. Oh, there's a little bit of a glare. Yeah, it didn't take me long at all to use this. I think I finished this like at least, I would say I finished this about 2 weeks ago. So it's been sitting on my bathroom counter since then, and I finally get to throw it in the trash. I liked all of these. Surprisingly, I even like the redness corrector, but by the time I had been using this for 2 weeks already, both of the other 2 primers were already done, and I kind of wanted to get the like redness one done, so because I didn't want it to dry out and I didn't want it to drag on and have this like open on my counter for like the entire month. So I kind of just like slathered it on my entire face one day, and I ended up looking kind of gray, so that was a mistake. But I realized like as I've gotten older, I've gotten a little bit more redness around, or I never used to have redness at all, but I've gotten redness on my nose, and I used to get like very flushed cheeks whenever I would like get really tired or whenever I would run, and now I kind of have like permanently flushed cheeks, especially right here. So if I don't want to put blush right here, I have to color correct it, or else it's going to look like I have blush here. Even if I have blush all the way out here, it looks like my entire face is blushing and it's red. So that was nice to cover that, but I still don't think I would buy a green color corrector unless it came like in a tube as a paste, because the liquid one was a little bit hard to manage. Other than that, I like these primers, but I already have so many primers, so I won't be buying any of these. but Makeup Forever is a really good brand with very high quality products from my experience, so I do recommend it if you're in the market for a primer. Okay, I'm moving on now. The next empty that I'll talk about is another one that I just finished today as I was doing my makeup just now, and that's my NYX Dewy Finish mini setting spray. And I was not expecting to finish this update either, so it kind of works out that I postponed this a few days for the eyebrow pencil because I wouldn't have finished this if I hadn't. I just literally don't even know what I'm saying today. I'm sorry. But I recently, like the last powder foundation I was using, I didn't really need to use a finishing spray, which is how I use this, as a finishing spray over powders. I didn't really need to use that because it gives a very nice, it gives like not a natural look because it still makes your face matte, but it's like a soft matte and it doesn't look powdery at all. But the powder that I'm using now, because like I frankened it with alcohol and I put like different types of powders in there, it's like very dry looking if you use even the slightest bit too much. So I was able to use quite a bit of this every time I did my makeup since I started using that powder. And yeah, I was able to use this up. I might possibly keep this bottle and see like if I want to dump a little bit of another setting spray in here, because this is like a perfect size for travel. But the product is done. Why am I still talking about this? My last empty, no one is shocked that it is my perfume sample. I pretty much always have a perfume sample in this project, and I pretty much always finish it by the next update. So yeah, this was my Killian Love Don't Be Shy perfume sample. This was the second one of these that I panned in this project, and my second and my last one. As I said when I rolled this in last month, this is fine, but it's just nothing special. And it was nice to have as like a switch up from my perfume that I'm panning in my year-long project pan, but I am not necessarily gonna miss this. Moving on to the two products that are not done yet. We all knew this was still going to be in the project. This is my Bite Beauty Power Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Calvados. No, not Calvados. Hard Cider. Calvados is the one I'm panning in my other project. But here's how much I have left. I just realized I did not mark this. One moment. This is how much is left. So since last update, I pretty much used like almost half of what was left at that point. I still don't know if I can finish this by next time, and I'm not really going to push myself to because I have 2 more months of this project. So maybe I'll finish it, but also maybe I won't finish it. Sorry, that was such a lame thing to say. My next, but I'm wearing it right now under a lip gloss. The last product that was in last time is another product from Makeup Forever, another sample, and this is a sample card of the Reboot foundation from their line. I don't know. And it has, it has 4 shades in there. I'll flip it over so I don't blind you anymore. And I used these 2, and I know it doesn't look like I finished them because it looks like there's still a lot of product in there, but that's all just stuff that like is crusted on the bottom. You can pretty much like see through it at that point, and it's the same for the other one. So there's the proof. I used both of those, and I used them by just mixing them together because these 2 together pretty much made my perfect foundation shade. Makeup Forever has like a really good undertone for me, so as long as I can get like the depth correct, their foundations are perfect as far as like color match. So now I just have these 2, and I'm planning on just mixing these together as well. So hopefully this one isn't yellow tone like the other 3 are, and I am yellow tone in their foundation, so I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, but I'm hoping at least the depth will work if I mix these 2, but if not, I'll just use them anyway. Doesn't matter. moving on to my roll-ins. I have 4 roll-ins for this month, so that's really exciting. The first one is another product that I'm wearing on my face today, and that is my Maybelline Master Blur Stick by Face Studio is what it says. I don't know what that is. I've actually never noticed it says that, but it's basically supposed to be like a pore filling, blurring, mattifying stick. And here's how much I have left, and to give you a better idea, this is where the plastic starts, so only like this much product. But once I get this level with the packaging, I'm gonna dig in there. So and I don't know how much product is like inside the tube, so that will be the exciting part. And as always, my goal will be to finish this. And how I wear this is I'm currently panning 2 other, if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to film this as quickly as possible, which is why I'm not breathing in between sentences. But basically, I use this with the other 2 serum primers that I'm panning. So I'll just put this all over my face, kind of like rub it in, and then I'll put one of the 2 other serum primers on top of this. Because this kind of like, this is so dumb, it like primes my skin. As far as like my oily skin, it like kind of takes that factor away, and then the serum primers make the foundation actually stick to my skin, because it wouldn't really stick to this because it's so matte. So that's how I use this, and that's how I've nearly finished this, because it was pretty much full like 6 months ago. My next roll-in is a bit of a gimme product, but so were all of my perfume samples, so whatever. I guess I'm a little cheater, and that is a deluxe sample of the Necessaire The Body Cream. And this is what the packaging looks like. There are 15 mils, so half an ounce in here. This is how much product comes in here. I'll have this done next month. I'm just throwing it in now because it's been like, I have a little box of like samples and like, I don't know, like, you know those free deluxe samples that you get in orders that like you're gonna use but just not now? I have a little box full of them, and this has been sitting in there for a while, so I feel like now is the time to use it. And I'm going on a trip to a place that's very dry, so now is kind of like the perfect time to use this, since it's perfect for travel. My third roll-in is the Pattern Styling Cream, and this is just the small version of this. In my year-long project pan, I was panning the jumbo size, and I did finish it quite a few months ago, and since then I was panning. It's been rough. Since I finished that one, I started panning like a styling gel. I tried using it in the same way, and it is definitely not the same. Gels do not agree with my hair that's already dry, and gels kind of just dry everything out even more. And I finally finished that. If you saw my update for my year-long project pan, I did finally finish that, and so now I'm moving on to something that I enjoy again. I was gonna roll in another gel because I have like another mini of a gel, and I was like, no, I'm gonna reward myself for getting through that full-size gel. And yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this styling cream. Even if I don't, I'm fine with that because I like having this product around anyway, but I do think I can because I actually have it here with me, because I am panning this other pattern product, which is like a detangler in a different project, and I pair it with something, but that one is not going to last long enough for me to finish this. So once I finish that other product, I'll start pairing these together. So I do think I can finish this year, but you know, only time will tell. My last roll-in is another perfume sample, and this is from Juliette Has a Gun. This is Vanilla Vibes. Other than vanilla, I don't know what the like scent notes are, so I'll put those on the screen. But again, I'm gonna bring this with me traveling as like my only perfume. So again, this is another gimme. This will be done next time. But yeah, that is my update. We're gonna have another exciting update next time. But next update will be the last one before the finale, so I'm gonna have to think of what to roll in for next time. We'll see. All right, bye.